This is Dave at AFX Search, Private Investigative Agency in Palm Beach, Florida. Part of the work process of any private investigator are requests for surveillance for infidelity in a divorce case or in a relationship. Documenting infidelity is an important part of any relationship resolution or divorce case for an attorney or for a client. But proving infidelity usually does not change the settlement. And that's why for an investigator, or in choosing an investigator, it's important to look for what is the goal of the surveillance. An expert surveillance is more than just taking a picture of people kissing or walking into a motel room. A good investigation is going to document other activity and other parts of the case so that it will benefit either the intelligence of the party that's the client or even a divorce case itself. For example, if we look at a infidelity case, somebody having an affair, a person's going to travel, maybe go to a hotel, we're going to endeavor to try to get a copy of that hotel receipt. We have ways of being able to get into that hotel room after the parties have left, legally of course. We're not going to use any illegal means, to see if there's we can get a receipt, find out who paid, which credit card was used. There may be credit cards that are not known to our client. In a lot of cases, a divorcing couple, when it gets to that point, the other party who's having an affair might have other accounts, maybe hidden credit cards, maybe debit cards that they're using to fund their hidden activities. And we're going to try to get that information. We're going to look at evidence in the room. Is there clothing left behind? Are there discarded items? Is there trash, which might lead to other information that the client may want to know about? Does the cheating party or spouse use a rental car? Sometimes a party doesn't want to use their own car to go different places, and they're going to rent a car. That is a source of additional information. We're also going to see about looking into the vehicle of the other party. Did these two people meet somewhere in a parking lot and then take off in one car? When they take off in another car, either the cheating party, the spouse, or the client's spouse is going to leave a car there. We're going to look in that vehicle to see what information we can determine. And you can look at our website, activeintel.com. There's a whole article about what we can find just by looking at a vehicle, which might be very valuable. Who is the affair happening with? Who is that he or she person? What is their life about? Are there narcotics being used? Is there gambling? Is there other activity which might be dangerous to either children in the household or the client spouse? Because those are the things that are important in the court case. Look, proving somebody's cheating is probably not going to have an effect on the settlement agreement or the distribution of assets. So you want to get a divorce, you can be able to get a divorce. But the other evidence might show efforts of bad faith. For example, is the cheating party taking efforts to conceal their affair? They probably are. But what lengths are they going to? Are they using a different cell phone? Are they using different credit cards? Are they shuffling cars around? That evidence of concealing might affect the court strategy. It might be enough to have the court look at getting depositions or getting discovery of bank accounts, of credit card accounts, of even cell phone accounts, to see who is being called and who is not being called. The agreement that is finalized between the parties can be affected a great deal by what's discovered in the investigation and the surveillance. You might find asset schemes. You may also discover that the party is actually engaging in more activity than what was originally being observed. The last part of this, the last question that comes in is, can you do this yourself? Be wary of trying to do your own surveillance and investigation. There are laws about stalking, going on private property, following a person, which a licensed investigator is going to know about. And in most cases, that kind of activity is a licensed activity that can only be done by a person with a private investigative agency. Bottom line is that even if that's not the case, doing an investigation when you are an interested party, especially an opposing party, is not a good idea. It can just bring up situations that could either be illegal or at worst be detrimental to getting the result that you want. You can reach us on our website, afxsearch.com. We're in Palm Beach, Florida.